connection. Hey everyone, Annie here, and Mitch is eating chocolate. And we just had our first paid meal since August 1st. Well,
at least
July 3rd. Yeah, for me it was like July 22nd. And we did this for a month. We didn't go out and we didn't order in for a whole month.
Correct.
And our friend Sierra also did that in her own way. I think she bent the rules a little bit more than we did.
By cheating?
By cheating, maybe. So, Mitch, what were your rules that you imposed on yourself?
I allowed myself to buy food from the grocery store, and that's it.
Okay. So, I allowed myself to eat out if somebody else was paying, basically. And that was very funny because day one, like August 1st, I got invited to a really nice restaurant. And August 2nd, I got invited to the same nice restaurant. So
you cheated too.
I did not
And other
cheat.
people paid for it.
Mine was a financial challenge. What do you think this was, was this a challenge for you at all? Because this is the thing, my experience of you is that you honestly prefer to cook for yourself.
I can cook better food than other people can cook.
He does. You've seen my videos. My photos. So
The only challenge was that there were certain situations where it would have been more natural for me to eat out. So,
like what?
Eating with management of the company I work at.
Yeah, you did text me once. You're like, I almost screwed up and ate with somebody at work.
Yeah.
So.
But it was just steering those interactions in a direction that allowed me to eat the food that I already brought with me.
Okay.
Ended up working out.
So because this was not such a big challenge for you, the not eating out thing, why do you prefer not to eat out? What are your reasons?
Well, I know
because you cook
food
better,
quality.
yes. Okay, food quality. What does that
honestly,
mean?
the first reason is food quality. So
okay.
I'm super paranoid about the oils that are used. I don't want people feeding me soybean oil or these low temp oils and then oxidizing them in deep fryers and feeding me crappy meat. I want to choose the good food that I'm eating. So that's the first reason.
And this is why I eat at his place all the time.
And then also, it is cheaper.
It is cheaper. It is super cheaper. So the reason why I started doing this was because I realized that 2 months prior of making this decision, I was spending so much fucking money on, I was just being lazy, basically, and I was eating a lot of crap. And what I I feel like there were many, many lessons for me during this time. Thank you. So there's chocolate. For me, one of the best ones is that eating out or ordering in does not beat the experience of hanging out with people you like. Mm-hmm. Eating, for me, if I only ate out to hang out with people I like, ordering in made no sense because it was just me being lazy, but I enjoyed so many of the meals we had together.
Yeah, there's this social tendency, a knee-jerk reaction to if you're going to be eating food with people, then you should go out to do it.
Yep.
But it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to have a better social interaction.
I think it's even worse social interaction. You are in a place, you're waiting to be served, so you're gonna eat whenever somebody else decides you're gonna eat, and then you're gonna leave right away because somebody's gonna put the check on your table and they're gonna be like, no hurry at all.
And you can't get seconds.
You can't get seconds. So that was a big lesson for me. So do you have something that stuck out for you for this month?
It was super easy. I mean,
fuck you.
If anything, it was it was so easy I wouldn't even call it a challenge.
We're reading.
I could do it again
so we're
month.
Gonna do a book a book a week soon, and that's gonna be Mitch's challenge.
That's gonna be difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can't read.
Fuck you. So what I mean by this is we're going to be doing 12 months of challenges.
Yeah.
And
at least.
Yeah, so we're going to be doing 12 months of challenges. The first challenge, because we're not counting not eating out, starts today, and it is tracking all our finances.
Yeah.
What is the purpose of that?
I want to know, so I want to reduce my monthly spending, and I also want to know where it's going. So I have a vague idea of where my paycheck is going.
I know exactly where your paycheck's going. Groceries.
You might be surprised,
and
actually.
Amazon.
It's all going to Amazon.
It's all going to Amazon.
But I want to know where it's going so that I can tailor my spending in directions that actually give me value.
Mm-hmm.
And I also want to cut it down. Well, next month is cutting down.
Yeah,
so.
we're gonna talk about October too.
Yeah.
For me, it's definitely I have a goal of being debt free by this time next year, and I know that the first step to do that is to figure out where the fuck my money's going. So that is why we're doing it. So what this means is that we're not being necessarily mindful about what we spend and how we spend our money. We are just tracking it. We're going to have a normal month of doing what we usually do, and then at the end of the month, close to the end of the month, we're going to see where our money went, so that then we can do this wonderful thing that's going to be no buy October.
Yeah, we're going to buy as little as possible. So obviously we're still paying for rent. I'm going to try and pre-buy bulk food before that month happens so I can spend as little during that month as possible.
Yeah, he said he wants to not spend $1 during this time.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about prepaying for a month of rent.
Yeah, I'll probably do that too.
Prepaying for like $22 for electricity. Well,
yeah.
I'm going to let that one roll because I don't know how much it's going to be, but...
Yeah, so we're going to do a no buy October, which is going to be devastating for coffee shops and tea shops in town, because Mitch just spends the bulk of his money on Amazon and groceries and good coffee, and I go to my local tea shop at least twice a week because I like it there. So we're going to be doing that in October. And I am thinking that, and I don't know which month yet, we will do the book one. I want to do read one book a week.
That was not my idea, but I'm
exactly. All of the other ones are very simple. Like, if we talk about, like, discipline and control and, like, reducing shit, that's his jam, not mine.
When it comes to learning.
Exactly. So, I'm really excited about a book a week. And I'm actually going to ask people for input. So if you're watching this or you watch it after it's done and you have ideas of what a good challenge could be, let us know.
Yeah, give us some suggestions.
Yeah, because we really want to make this year about growth. And it's not about like, oh, all of these things are going to stick. I don't believe, like, yeah, I'm going to eat out. Like, we ate out. I'm going to post photos in a bit of what our first meal was and also tell you how much it cost. Because cheap as fuck and also delicious. But it's not about all of these things just sticking for the rest of our lives.
No, it's kind of like, especially with October, we're cutting our spending down. It's trying to find a baseline so that in the future, we know what we need and we know where we're at compared to the baseline.
Yeah, it's that idea that, like, you're not richer because you're making more, but rather you're wanting less things. And yeah, we're just trying to figure out what happiness looks like without all the consumption and all of the noise from the outside. So tag along if you want to. And that was Alive with our thoughts on no eating out for a full month. It was super cool, honestly. I think that is something that it's going to stick around for a minute. I don't feel like I want to eat out anymore, or I have that knee-jerk reaction of just hanging out with people. Oh, let's go this place to eat. And it's just very cheap. It's just so cheap. Okay.
And it tastes better.
Thanks. Yeah. Also, you know Mitch. If you want to, like, he's very worried about the world ending because of eco things happening. Like, we are worried, aren't we?
Yeah. Worried is an understatement.
Yeah, he, like, doesn't sleep at night. But he also knows a lot about what we should be doing regarding this thing. So give him a follow. His info will be in the next few photos. And you just want to have a conversation to calm him down. That also works.
Good luck.
Bye, everyone.